Hi guys, Hamster here. Wanted to share with you guys a new Surefire flashlight. A flashlight that's going to be replacing my EDC light. For the past 3 years, I've been carrying the Surefire backup, the E1B, which is now being replaced by the EB1. And I wanted to compare the two flashlights and share with you my observations and whatnot, and if this light may fit a need you guys have. So this is the flashlight which I've been carrying for 3 years. It's a single 123 lithium battery. It's a great little EDC light. It rides deep in the pocket. It has a strike bezel. It's 2.9 ounces. Runs in right about 4 inches. It runs on a single 123 lithium battery. It's a dual output. It's 110 lumens on high and 5 lumens on low. It comes, first click will come on high, double click, go to low. It's either momentary or click and stay on. It's been a fantastic light. I gotta say the tail cap, the light itself has never ever failed me. It has worked flawlessly every single time, and I've been carrying this for 3 years, and it's been an outstanding light. Has never ever let me down. I very much trust this light. The only reason I'm looking to go to the new light is more power and a slightly longer runtime. So this is the older E1B. It uses, like I said, the TRI lens, which is the focus lens from Surefire. It's got about a 1 inch diameter. The new EB1 has the same TRI lens, so it has a very focused beam, so it seems much more powerful than it is because it's so highly focused. They both have a scalloped bezel. The older one has a little bit more severe scallop, but this one is also scalloped for striking. The emitter head on this one has grown a little bit. Now we're going to see how I like this or not. This one comes in at 1 inch. This is coming in at 1 1/8 inch. But we got quite a step up in power using the same battery, a single 123 battery. We're going from 110 lumens on high to 200 lumens. Output on the secondary is still both 5 lumens. The runtime on high is actually staying the same. We're getting 1.3 hours on high with the 110. We're retaining the 1.3 hour runtime, but we're going to 200 lumens. The runtime on the 5 lumens was 37 hours, and now they're advertising 40 hours. So we're picking up 3 hours on low. They both have the exact same dual option clip. The clip is a little larger on the EB1. The EB1 itself has grown a little bit. It's about 3/8 of an inch longer, and the emitter head itself is only about a 1/16 bigger. They're both running a smooth reflector, but like I said, this is an 1/8 inch wider, and it's about a 1/16 inch deeper. But the rest of the length is in the body and in the tail cap, and they physically made the light slightly bigger, I think, just so it would just fit in your hand a little better and fill your hand a little better. Now the biggest difference is the tail cap. They've gone to a shrouded tail cap, and this is a momentary or a click on, but now they've gone to a shrouded tail cap, which was a big plus over the old E1B. This had an exposed tail cap, real easy to activate. You could not tail stand it. This one you can tail stand. This is not the configuration I ran this in for the past 3 years. I used the Z68 tail cap, which is the shrouded tail cap. So I didn't actually run it with this tail cap because it was just simply too easy to activate, and I could not tail stand it in emergency and make it a little lamp out if I needed to. So this was the actual configuration I ran the light in with the Z68 tail cap, which I had to purchase separately, which added more cost to the light. So, but then it made it very comparable to the new tail cap that's on here. The new one doesn't have any facilities here to add a lanyard. This one has 4 holes where you could add a lanyard to it. This does not. But I really like how clean this is. It looks like a really nice light. It rides just as deep in the pocket, same amount exposed, but I am picking up some length there. I'm picking up about 3/8 of an inch in length, and I'm picking up an 1/8 inch in bulk in the emitter head itself. But to go to from 110 to 200 lumen light, and going from 2.9 ounces to 3.2 ounces, I think the trade-off in the slightly 3/8 of an inch, an eighth width here, you know, 1/4 ounce in weight. I think will be worth it to have the 200 lumen power. So this has been a fantastic light. Like I said, I've used this every single day. I've carried this for 3 years. I've used it almost every single day for 3 years. It's been my trusted companion right there in my pocket on my support side, right there ready to go. We're going to replace it now with the new EB1. It's kind of confusing. Before it was the E1B, which is now morphed into the EB1. But we've gone from the 110 lumen to the 200 lumen, and we have the much improved tail cap. So no more having to buy the Z68 tail caps. The Z68 tail cap will not fit. I haven't seen another tail cap that will work this. So if you buy this, you're pretty much going to be stuck with this tail cap. There's no swapping it out and going with a different tail cap. The only thing I see is possible is to pull this emitter head off, and you could take this emitter head off and you could put it on the body of your old E1B. That would be possible, and then you could run the exact same body. You could swap the emitter heads, and that would be something you do, but I can't see any alternative for this tail cap. You're pretty much stuck with this tail cap, but being the shrouded tail cap, and it's really smooth. There is some traction on here, but it's mostly pretty smooth. But like I said, it fits in the hand better. It's got the shrouded tail cap. It's not going to tear up your pocket, and it does have the dual purpose clip, which rides nice in the pocket, and then also can be used this way to clip onto a ball cap to make a headlamp, make an improvised headlamp. So it's dual output, 200 and 5 lumen compared to the old 110 and the 5 lumen. And the run time's the same, but we did pick up 3 hours on the low. So, and we got a much improved tail cap. And these are currently running about $150. I know that's a lot of money for a flashlight, but I trust my life to this flashlight. If I needed a flashlight to pull out in the middle of the night, and I know I touch that tail cap, it's going to work. It's going to work every single time. This light has never let me down. I've never had an issue with it. Another reason I really like the Surefires, it's a little more money, but I got experience with these to trust these 100%. So I'm really looking forward to carrying and trying out the new 200 lumen. The 5 lumen is pretty handy. It comes in really good for you need to read something or do something, where the other one is quite powerful. The 200 is going to be awful powerful to do a task with. It's going to be up close. It might be a little too bright, but that's not why I'm carrying this. It's for a self-defense type light. Having the brighter light would help me overcome somebody more easily, be able to blind them, be able to illuminate an area much easier, and having the exact same runtime. But check out the Surefire EB1. That is the replacement for the E1B. There are still a few of the E1Bs out there. It's an outstanding light. Just remember, it's going to come with the standard tail cap. You're not going to get the shrouded tail cap with the lanyard holes. You will not be able to tail stand it, and it is more prone to activation in your pocket accidentally as you're going in and out of your pocket. This really protects it. I like to have done that on the new backup. The emitter head is much nicer, being a little deeper, a little wider, and 200 lumens. The power on this is just dwarfs this guy. It just puts it to shame on the output. So check out the Surefire backup. Fantastic EDC light. It might be something worth considering. Thanks for watching.